All right, guys, today we've got the Rosen Group's most exciting brand new agent, and she's going to tell you about her process of getting licensed and picking her brokerage.
You better get fired up.
All right, guys, if you've got any questions, comments, anything like that, I've got the comment section open right now. So whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, feel free to chime in at any time, and we will certainly ask Amber or myself, whoever the question is for, your questions. Amber, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. Happy Wednesday, Joe.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. So welcome to both the Rosen Group and the eXp, and even bigger, to real estate, man. It's awesome to have you in real estate, and you've been in now for what, about 2 weeks? Is that about right?
Yes, 2 weeks. I'm very fresh.
You're very fresh. So
Yeah,
I think from a new agent standpoint, coming in and getting the test done, right? Getting the course done, which isn't quite as high anxiety, but then getting the test, everybody's high anxiety about that. Talk to me about the course. Talk to me about the test, and how did you do with both?
Well, I went to I did the 63-hour course. I did it online, and I did a 2-week version, Monday through Friday. It was great. Learned a lot, and I did a lot of cramming after that. Passed the test, state test first time. That was great.
Boom.
State test, they scare you in school. I don't think it was as difficult as as the school prepares you for, but it was good. I was happy, getting out of there and getting my license, and next step to find a broker to work for.
I looked it up. I'm gonna ask you, like a game show. What percentage of Florida agents who take the test for the first time do you think pass?
I would say, I don't know, like 40, 50, 60. I don't know.
You're spot on. It's 55%. You had such confidence there, and it was so easy. I figured you'd say 80%, but yeah. So it's
They
not
kind of scare you in school a little bit,
Yeah, exactly. So the class that you took was all online, correct?
It was.
Was it at your own pace, or did you have an instructor and it was live?
I had an instructor and it was live.
Okay. So how was that course? Was it a full 63 weeks?
The 63
hours? Yeah.
It was 2 weeks, Monday through Friday, 9 to 3. And I did it through Gold Coast schools, which was great. I've had a great experience with them. They're on point for any customer service. And my instructor was absolutely amazing. Absolutely.
So you'd never really been exposed to real estate as a business. Is that correct?
I have not.
You have not. So this is new and fresh, exciting. So how challenging was the course, not really having any experience or exposure to it in the past?
I mean, it was exciting. I love to learn new things and, and put my all in, and I had the time and was able to. And it was great learning new things, learning laws, living in North Carolina and now new to Florida. The laws were crazy different, even renting. So it was good to, compare the two and know the difference and just take it all in.
Yes. And I'll tell you too, I mean, I'd sold up in Minnesota before the Army. I think I told you that.
Yeah.
And the laws up there were so different than down here.
Yeah.
So I thought I knew what I was doing down here. And then I started, oh, no, you can't do it like this. You can't do it like that. Every state is different. So I like that you said that, man. That is really interesting. So what attracted you to real estate? Because tell us a little bit about what you were doing before and what sparked the idea of getting into real estate.
I have a background of 25 years in cosmetology.
Yeah.
From Charlotte, North Carolina. I've had a really successful lash business for the past 9 years, my own. And I have been going back and forth. My fiance lives here in Florida, and I've been going back and forth for many years, and decided it was time to make the move and to be here full time.
Yeah.
And we were looking to buy a house, and we knew we wanted to be in the Jensen Beach, Port St. Lucie area. We were at lunch one day at Lucky Shuck in Jupiter, and we're just talking about buying. And he said, I have the perfect agent for you, Joe Rosen. So we reached out, and you at that time, I believe, were out of town at a conference. You immediately responded and put us in touch with Lizette, a superstar on the team.
Yep, she is.
Team. And we bought a house from her. And after talking to her, and the process was amazing. She was so fun. I knew that, starting over, that I want to do something different with myself, have a transition of careers. And I was like, let's give real estate a try. So
Yeah. I love that. That's such a cool story, man. I love that story. And I'll tell you, I'm glad you got hooked up with Lizette. She is the most phenomenal, hardworking, giving, great intent person. She's an amazing mother. She's an amazing wife. She's an incredible friend. So you really hit the jackpot getting in touch with her at first. So that's a great first exposure.
Yeah.
So okay, now you get your license. Now you've got exposure to somebody in real estate with Lizette. And you're I'm guessing starting to think, oh, okay, am I going to go with a team, not with a team? Which brokerage am I going to go to? Why? Tell me about that process. And with all the things, I mean, you've got training, support, brand name, prices, split. You got a million things to think about when you're picking your brokerage. And there's no perfect brokerage, right? How did you decide where to go, and how did that whole process, that decision-making process, work for you?
Well, after I got licensed, I was pretty focused on, for me, I didn't want to go to a brokerage where I had franchise fees, a lot of desk fees, and with a crazy cap or no cap. Also, I'm fresh, so I wanted to work with a team or to be in an office with a lot of training. I did interview quite a few brokers. They were great, met some great people. But I think at the end of the day, the platform that eXp offers, the cloud-based, everyone's online these days, right?
Yep.
The training, the resources, the support, and then having already met you and Lizette, I went to a couple of your trainings before I even got licensed. Lizette, gave me the opportunity, which was amazing.
Yeah.
I just decided that eXp, kind of, that's where it was a no-brainer for me. With the Rosen team and eXp. So
I appreciate it. I love what you said, because I push new agents to do this all the time, right? We all, as recruiters, brokers, whatever, we all sound amazing.
Right.
Don't listen to the recruiter, man. Like, go check it out. Physically get your butt into a class, into a training, and feel it. If you can feel it, you're going to be able to tell the difference. You're going to be able to tell the difference between the guy who's teaching the class, who's literally selling houses right now, and the guy who's teaching the class who hasn't sold a house in 18 years, right? You're going to feel it. So I love and appreciate that you went to a class. And did you go to the listing presentation boot camp, or what did you go to?
I went to an inspector, and then you had an inspector come in and go over, the basics, which was great, and a closing of a title. I got to go to.
That's right. Yeah, so you got to meet Devin with DBJ, and you got to meet Pam with Fairwater Title.
Yes.
Yeah, both phenomenal professionals in the area. So, and you're just hitting home runs all over the place. This is great. So, okay, so now you decided to go onto a team.
Right.
But I'll tell you, man, I'm a team leader. I'm your team leader. Teams cost money. Why go with a team?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to be out there, kind of floating around by myself, constantly on the computer. I mean, even though it's great resources that eXp has, I can, always dial in and use them. I really kind of wanted a more personal feel of how, like you and Lizette and the rest of the team, Wade and Janelle, out there selling houses every day, talking to people. I wanted to hear the conversations like that in a real manner, not in a world,
Yes. So, okay, I'm a brand new agent. Let's say I'm not even an agent. I'm in the middle of that class, the 63-week class. I'm going to be taking my test in 2, 3, 4 weeks. I'm going to be making these fun decisions for myself here shortly. You've been in now for a week or two. Tell me some things that maybe you've picked up on as a newer agent in your first 1 or 2 weeks that you would want to share with that agent about anything, whether it's the business or a team or your brokerage or the test or whatever. What 1 or 2 pieces of advice would you share?
One, just, stay laser focused, be motivated, and you're a great motivator, team leader.
Thank you.
And connect with people, and set expectations and real clear communication. It's great to be very responsive, quickly responsive, and just, work hard, learn your platforms, learn your, study what I guess just be who you are, really,
I love that. Be who you are.
Yeah.
I think that That's one of the biggest challenges salespeople have is they want to act or talk or whatever in a way that they think you want.
Right.
But really, they picked you already, right? They're talking to you for whatever reason. So just be you, man. And that's who they're going to be comfortable with.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. I love that. So, all right, last question.
Okay.
What do you foresee for yourself in 2023? What are you focused on? What are you trying to achieve? What are your goals? What are you going after?
My goals is to make some great connections, get out in the community, do some community work, connect with people, and just put myself out there, help anyone, and really get to learn my area and take it from there,
I like that. Yeah, and you started with connections.
Successful.
Say that one more time.
Be happy, be humble, and just be successful.
Yes. Yes, I love that. You're very coachable, by the way. I've only known you here for maybe a month or two because you started coming even before you got licensed, and you are so hungry. And I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of successful agents. I've seen a lot of unsuccessful agents, and you have a lot of the qualities of successful agents. Just really desiring to learn, get better. You're a sponge. You're attending everything that we are offering. So I personally am very excited to see what you're doing, and I take it as such a big responsibility when you say, hey, we're going to choose you. Man, I'm going to give you everything we've got. And you did pick a good buddy in Lizette, man. She's a great person to have by your side.
He is. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, guys, if you want to get in touch with Amber, she's all over Facebook. You can absolutely find her. Amber, you want to share your phone number with these guys? They can reach out to you, or your email, whatever you want, so that if they want to purchase a home or sell a home, you can come and interact with them.
Sure. Email amber.cartwright. That's CARTWRIGHT @gmail.com, like Bonanza, Haas, Cartwright. And our phone number is 704-712-9318.
There you go, guys. I'm telling you, I post about people closing homes, getting new listings, whatever it is on the team. I got a hunch you're going to see Amber's face a lot more. Amber, I appreciate you, bud.
Thank you so much, Joe. Have a good day.
You got it.
Bye.